Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I've got my faves and fails for the month of April 2022 for you. I gotta say, one of my favorite things about April was that I went back up to doing 2 videos a week, and so I was really psyched about that. I had taken a couple of months where I was just doing 1 video a week, and boy did I miss you guys. I really was like, oh, only once a week, it's not enough. And so we got so much accomplished in April. I reviewed so many products that had been like on the back burner that I was trying to get my reviews out for you. When I'm talking about the videos I did in April in this video, I will try to link them up here in the cards so that you can bounce over to that one, take a look at it, because of course I'm just going to give you mini reviews in this video. So if you enjoy a good faves and fails video, give it a like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's jump right in. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was that I needed to make a couple of corrections that where I misspoke in one of my videos. It was the Q&A video on skincare from a couple of weeks ago, and in that I was talking about one of my very favorite multitasking face products, and that is the Agency and Curology products. Those are the ones where you get your prescription tretinoin or prescription hydroquinone. I am an ambassador for Agency and Curology. This video is not sponsored by them. So one of the questions that people had was about trying to switch over from Curology to Agency. So I said in the video that the way I had to do it was that I had to use a different email than I used when I signed up with Curology. Well, then of course everyone writes in and says, oh no, you don't have to use a different email. All you have to do is let your Curology provider know and they will handle switching you over. And I was like, oh, okay, well apparently it's changed from when I did it a few months ago. So if you had had a problem previously, maybe try again, get in touch with your Curology provider and they can help switch you over. And then the other thing that I misspoke on was that I said that you could get hydroquinone from Curology, which you can, but I was under the impression that you could get both your tretinoin bottle and your hydroquinone bottle shipped in the same month. And that's not the case. You can only get that with Agency. With Curology, it's one or the other, okay? So that was a mistake there. Then I had said that a lash serum called Grande Lash didn't contain a prostaglandin analog, and in fact it does. I had missed it on the ingredient label. So I don't know what happened in that video. I guess I was asleep at the wheel for part of it. Okay, so let's get into the faves and fails today. I'm gonna start in gadgets because I did finish up my testing on a couple of gadgets this month. So the gadget that I had the most success with this month was the Smooth Skin Pure. This is an at-home IPL hair removal device. It's FDA cleared for hair removal, but since it's intense pulse light, it also works to reduce your age spots and to reduce your wrinkles. So I had been using this on one leg and I did a before and after, and it not only removed my hair and reduced it really quickly, but it also reduced a lot of my age spots, and some of them it removed completely. And if you want to check out that video, I'll put it right up here. I put up that video last Friday and I had a big discount code on this device. It's normally retails for $379. The discount was for $114 off in the US. I believe it's $200 off in Canada. I'll link both below and I'll link the discount code as well. So anyway, this was just such a pleasure to use. What I like about this device is that it's much faster than any other IPL hair device that I've used in the past to use it. Like, it flashes quicker. And I gotta say, as far as the hair removal went, it removed so much more of my hair and kept it gone. I am going to continue the experiment. I'm going to start using this on my arms because I have a ton of sun damage on my arms. So I'm really psyched about this. And if you're interested in it, check out the links in the info box. And the gadget that was a big fail this month was the droplet. I did a 45-day trial on this, and can I tell you, almost from the very first day that I started with it, I couldn't wait for it to be over. But I had put up a first video on my first use and I said I was going to do the 45 days, and I hate it when people say that they're going to try something and then they never come back with a follow-up video. So you know me, I have to follow through, and so I did the full 45 days with this, even though I couldn't stand it. The gating issue with this for me was not so much the device, it was more the serums that you have to use with the device, because you can only use their serums, you have to sign up for a subscription, it's very expensive, and every serum contains the same rose oil, which did not agree with my skin. My skin looked 10 years older instead of you know, a half a year younger. So I hated that about it. I couldn't stand the smell. It made me choke and cough and gag, and you know, it just wasn't a good experience. I wouldn't mind trying this again if they would remove that essential oil from it, but as the serum stand, I cannot use it. I also felt like all the packaging was a little wasteful. I was so happy that I finally finished with this device because I was using it on my neck, and so I couldn't start anything else on my neck. And I had purchased another device, which this isn't a fave or a fail, but I wanted to let you guys know that I'm using it because I've gotten so many questions about it lately, and that is the No1 device. This is a radio frequency at-home device, and it's supposed to help with collagen production. It's supposed to lift and firm, and one of the areas that you can use it is along your jawline, and I know this area is such a problem area for people, so I was really excited to try this. I was really excited to stop with the droplets so I could start with this. So I've only used this twice, so I can't really speak to its efficacy yet, but the treatments, you use it like right under here along the jawline, then the second area is right up here along the jawline, and then the third area is up here, so you can use it on your crow's feet and your under eye wrinkles. And those are some areas that it's even hard to get like Botox to work with, especially the under eye wrinkles. Like you can get a little bit of relief from them with the, you know, Botox out here, but it doesn't do anything for under here. So hoping for good results with this. Then the other gadgets that I mentioned during the month were my LED face masks. I love these face masks. They're red light therapy. This is my Omni Lux Mask. This one's my favorite. I did a video just about the best LED red light mask because I feel like this is one of the things that actually gave me visible results fast, and that's what I like most about it. You know, like I love my tretinoin and everything, but it took me 9 months to a year before I started seeing the changes in my skin, and I felt like with this I started seeing results with it within like the first 2 weeks to a month. And I was just like, wow, like I love things where I can start seeing the difference in my skin right away. So red light therapy was really great for that. I have a 10% off discount code with OmniLux that's ongoing. So, you know, if you decide one day you need one of these, birthday, Mother's Day this weekend, kind of late to order it for Mother's Day, but you know, Mother's Day, whatever. Any occasion, great gift for someone. One of the most exciting things that happened in April is that my brush set started selling as singles. So if you had wanted my Game Changer concealer brush, you could buy just this one. If you had wanted the oversized eyeshadow blender, you could just get this one. Anyway, you get the idea. You could get each of them separately depending on which one you want. So they're a great set of brushes. I actually used them in a tutorial, showed you guys my go-to spring look. I used the It Cosmetic No Tug eyeshadow pencils in that tutorial, and so many of you had wanted a tutorial in that look, so it's in the video on the brushes being sold separately. It was the Sephora sale during April, and one of the things that I purchased that I really, really love is this tiny brow brush. This is an Anastasia brush, and it is just so great. I was looking for a really petite brush because, you know, I don't have big eyebrows. I wanted to be able to put on my Benefit Brow Pomade and, you know, really be precise about where I wanted to place it, and this end of this brush is so great for that. Just comparing it to my other brush, this is the new one, the taller one up here, but if we put them at the same height, you can see just how much more petite it is. The main difference is when I turn it this way, you can see how much wider this one is, and that makes it really hard to work with and really control where I'm getting the pomade. So this little brush has been fantastic. And then even the spoolie end is much smaller. It's just a scaled down version, and it's just so fantastic that it's scaled down, and I love this guy. All right, then something else that I bought in the Sephora sale that I absolutely love, you guys, I finally bit the bullet and bought the full-size Orbe shampoo and conditioner. I'm so happy I did because you guys know I was like hemming and hawing on it for so long. I couldn't decide. So I finally did it. And so I've gotten to use them much more regularly, and I love them. I think my hair looks so great when I use them. This shampoo and conditioner, I don't know, it's something about it. It makes my hair feel so healthy. It never feels dry. Something magical about it. And the smell of these, oh my gosh, the smell is just heavenly. Like that's worth the price of admission, is just the smell of these. But They are frightfully expensive, and I know, not everybody's gonna pay $50 for shampoo and conditioner. I'm so glad I got them in the Sephora sale. I had seen another brand of shampoo and conditioner where the ingredients were very similar, and I thought, well, let me try these and see if they're at least in the ballpark of giving me the same hair look as the Orbe. This is the Verb Ghost Shampoo and the Verb Ghost Conditioner. Now, comparing the ingredients on this to the Orbe, the first few ingredients are kind of the same in both. Talk about a price difference, like $18 for 12 ounces versus how much is this? $52 for 10 ounces, I want to say, or $48 for 10 ounces. Wow, big difference. And it's almost as good as the Orbe. I mean, if I had tried these first, I probably wouldn't have tried the Orbe and gotten addicted to it, but now that I am, I'm still glad that I have it. The Orbe is a little bit better, but I washed my hair with these today just to show you how it looks, and most of my recent videos I've used the Orbe. Like, I always wash my hair on the day I'm gonna record, so it's nice and fresh, and it looks good, and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, this is nice. I feel like with this, I don't get quite the shine that I get with the Orbe, but I think overall my hair looks pretty good. I also don't get quite the sleek that I get with the Orbe, but it does make it feel good in the shower, and so far so good on these. So if you're looking for something like you would have never pulled the trigger on the Orbe, give the Verb Ghost Shampoo and Conditioner a try. Now, they don't have the beautiful smell that the Orbe does. They actually don't have a ton of fragrance in them, which I kind of like about them, but it is like a fresh kind of lemony fragrance. If you love the Orbe smell, you can just get the texturizing spray and spray that in your hair, and then bam, you got the Orbe smell. The other thing that I love using lately, and I mentioned this in a Faves and Fails a couple of months ago, is the Love Smoothing Perfector. I've been using this as my styling cream, and the smell on this is different from the Orbe, but it's also like intoxicating. It just is a floral smell, but it's, I don't know what it is. It's a it smells like fresh lilacs, like when you're in the spring, when you're walking past a lilac bush and you're like, oh my gosh, that smell is heavenly. This has like a heavenly floral smell. So I love this, and using this with this, I get really good smelling hair, just like when I use the Orbe. Not the same smell, but still smells pretty darn good. All right, let's move into makeup. I did a foundation Friday on the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. This one was kind of an all over the place roller coaster ride for me. I loved it, I hated it. I was just like, what are you? When I first put it on, it looked so beautiful, made my pores disappear. I was like, oh, golden, holy grail. By the end of the day, ugh, couldn't stand it. Definitely worth a try, I think, for some people. But I don't tend to reach for it, even though it does look good, at the beginning, because I want something that's gonna look good all day long. I don't wanna have to think about it during the day. So I have been just wearing the new one from Chanel, the No1 de Chanel. I've been wearing this like every day. I mean, I hate to have something that's, again, so expensive be my everyday foundation, but it's worth this being like 20 bucks more than this to get that all day perfect wear. And when I wear this, I never think about my skin. I never look in the mirror and I'm like, oh God, no, what happened during the day? Where when I wear this, I look in the mirror sometimes, I'm just like, oh no, what has happened to you? How could you let me down so badly, So that's the foundations. Then, something that was kind of a fail that I did buy in the Sephora sale was the Gwen Stefani palette. She has a new little line of makeup there, and I thought that this palette looked really cute. The colors online don't look exactly like they do when you get it. It's a very basic palette. They're very light to mid-tone mattes, which is lovely. And to have a whole palette of light to mid-tone mattes, I think, I don't hate this palette, but for me, it's not a complete palette. But if you're the kind of person who wears like foundation, a red lip, a nude eye, and then a big winged eyeliner, this could be perfect for you. And I think that's why she came up with it, because it is her look. But if you don't need a whole palette of mid-tone mattes, I'd suggest the MAC in Malt. All in all, I don't think it's a terrible palette, but I don't think it's one that you like absolutely need, have to run out and grab it or anything. Like, it was just okay for me. Another thing that I picked up in the Sephora sale, haven't used in a video, but am kind of digging it for one specific purpose, is this Cosis Cloud Set Powder. I got it in the shade Feathery. So this is a pressed powder that comes in a number of different shades. If I use this just as a powder, I find it a little bit too matte and a little bit too dry drying. I have been testing a ton of sunscreens lately. As you know, it's May now, so my sunscreen testing video will be up probably next Friday. And when I put on a sunscreen that is just so shiny and so greasy feeling, but I don't want to have to wash my face and start over that day, this is the powder to use. It really turns it into like a nice makeup day. So I've been just using this with my BK 106 brush and then just buffing it around my face when I have one of those kind of sunscreens, you know the kind I mean. This really helps to take down the shine, but it doesn't make it super matte or super dry or super cakey looking. All right, so that's it for makeup, skincare, beauty stuff. Now let's move into clothes and accessories. I wanted to talk about this necklace a little bit because I wore it in the lookbook and I linked it and a bunch of you guys saw it and loved it and bought it. This was a gift from Maylove for my 1,000,000 subscriber milestone. So I just want to say thank you to everyone at Maylove for being so thoughtful and so kind and just wow, do they ever send the best gifts? So they got me this little necklace, which I've been wearing and I love it. It is so beautiful. It's so dainty. It's so perfect for like layering with other necklaces. But with just like the one necklace, I felt like a little naked up here. So I put in earrings today for a change. So aren't these earrings cute? And I thought they went so well with this sweater. But I love this sweater for spring. I have it in the white and I also have it in the orange. I wore the orange one in a video last week. This is such good quality. Like the fabric on this, the knit on this just feels so good. But I love the knit because it's got all these little tiny patterned holes through it. It's just such a cute sweater. So let me just show it to you with the jeans I'm wearing, which are another favorite, which were a favorite of yours from the lookbook video. So here's the sweater. It's got the little puff sleeves and they're like a elbow length sleeve, which I really love. It's not too long. I have it tucked in. It probably comes down to about here and it has ribbing so you could wear it tucked or untucked. But these are my favorite jeans that I'm wearing with it. I love these. I love the fit on them. I love the cut on them. They're so on trend with the like not too tight thing, but they're still flattering. Like a lot of the wider leg jeans, some of them just aren't flattering, but these really are. And then the shoe I have on with it is this wedge shoe. I love these. They're just so neutral. They go perfectly with everything. Had them in the lookbook and I've been wearing these nonstop on repeat since I got them as well. Another couple of favorites from the lookbook were this skirt and this jacket. I'll put the outfit for you over here so you can see the whole thing, but these pieces are just gorgeous. I feel like $1,000,000 when I wear this skirt. It's got a solid underskirt and then like an overlay of tulle with these black velvet flowers on top. It's so pretty. It's a midi length and I had this tan jacket on with it and I love this jacket. It's more like a sweater coat. It's really stretchy. It's a nice neutral color. It goes with everything. You can wear it with jeans. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. I'm actually going out to lunch right after I finish this video and I'm just going to throw it on over this white sweater and that's what I'm wearing to lunch is these jeans, the wedgie shoes, this and I'm going to be good to go. If you're interested in spring outfit ideas, definitely check out the entire lookbook video. I'll link it right up here for you guys. Then my other favorite outfit from the lookbook was the jeans that I'm wearing with the wedgie shoes, but I had it on with just a plain white t-shirt and a really bright colored jacket. I'm really into jacket dressing this year. I had 3 jackets in the lookbook. One of the jackets was a pink jacket that was part of a pantsuit. And if you're into the pantsuit trend, you've got to go over and look at the lookbook and check out this pantsuit. It was beautiful. I can't wait to wear it. I think I'm gonna wear it to my daughter's graduation from law school, and it's gonna be perfect for that. If you don't want a whole pantsuit and just want a jacket, this jacket is really nice, really well made, not too expensive. It's a really nice flattering cut. I got it in this really bright orange color, but it comes in like 10 or 15 different colors. It just feels so nice and soft and feels like a quality fabric. So that's a beauty. And then the t-shirt that I had under it was this one. And this is such a nice t-shirt. It's got this smocking up here. You guys know like the smocking is all the trend this season, but a lot of it is in like a very baby doll dress kind of style with bows and all this other stuff. I just like this little nod to the trend for me. But you know, when I like something, I get it in a few colors. So I bought it in white. I bought it in gray, and I also bought it in black, but I was just in Loft yesterday and they had this t-shirt in so many colors. It comes in all the spring colors now. They had it in like pink and mint green and turquoise and baby blue. So if you like more of a colorful t-shirt, now these are available in a ton of different colors. I actually got a few other things there that were really cute, but I feel like I've already mentioned so many things in this video that it's time to wrap it up, right? So, okay, that is it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.